welcome to episode 121 of It Was a Movie. This is Colin.
This is Niall.
This is The Bedroom Window from 1987 or 8. I can't remember. It doesn't matter.
87.
87, great. We chose it because Quentin Tarantino recommended it in an interview once, so said, why not? It's random enough for him to say that, so let's just do it. But when you look it up in Metacritic, it's 13,517, so... Yeah, it's got a Metascore of 45, but it uses a score of 7.3, so it's gained some cult following, probably just after the interview, probably. Directed and screenplay by Curtis Hanson, who went on to do some good stuff, like LA Confidential, 8 Mile, things like that. Stars Steve Guttenberg as Terry, Isabelle Huppert as Sylvia, Elizabeth McGovern as Denise, and a couple of other people, but yeah. Runs for 1 hour, 52 minutes. Did you feel every minute of that, or was it?
Actually, I did not.
No,
it plops along at a reasonable pace. It doesn't keep you. I never got bored.
It's weird, isn't it?
It is. I didn't hate this.
I did not hate it.
I expected to hate it. No, I didn't love it. It's far from lovable. This is, but it's middle of the road. There's some interesting pieces. The story's okay. The acting's awful.
Acting's terrible.
It is. Steve Guttenberg. Sorry. Oh my God. What's her name? Sylvia in it, played by Isabelle.
Yeah,
Huppert.
she's
not
good. Isabelle Huppert.
Was worse was her husband, Colin, played by Paul Shenar. He was shit.
They say the word Colin so many times at the start. I was like,
Colin's
stop
wife.
saying my name.
Colin. Steve Guttenberg would get on with your wife. That's all I know.
Yeah. So, Steve Guttenberg is too weak and too flimsy as an actor to carry this movie.
You know what? He was like a watered down version of Mahoney. That's all I could see. It's slightly less Mahoney.
He does have this half smile on his face constantly, even in the most stressful of times. And you just kind of wonder constantly, who would have made this movie up a notch? Like Harrison Ford, let's say, whatever, like the Fugitive style.
Maybe an actor.
Maybe a serious actor. But I read that the director or the producer or the production company were going, yeah, he can carry this or whatever.
He can carry it all right.
Carry it to the trash.
In his defense, his acting was on par with the rest of it. Aside from one guy, who I always love, Mr. Wallace Shawn, who I didn't realize was in this.
So he played the defense attorney.
Yeah, he was very good. Because it's him.
What's he from again? Because I know his face.
Oh, Princess Bride, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And Toy Story as the dinosaur.
Got it. Yes. Inconceivable. Yeah. That's the gif you see.
There you go.
I actually did like the I don't remember the character's name or the actor, but I liked the district attorney on the other side of the courtroom. He was sort of like quite fast speaking and say, hey, we're going to get him, we're going to do this, you're going to take the stand, you're a key witness, so let's do this. I kind of liked his approach. He was an actor. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
Don't know who that was.
I don't know who he was. I'm looking at the list of actors here and I can't even see it.
Yeah.
That guy. I'm not going to say he shone because he didn't.
No.
Less bad.
Yeah, and the two detectives weren't good either. Oh, Robert Schenken played the district attorney.
Schenken.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if he did anything. Oh, he wrote Hacksaw Ridge. He's a writer, basically.
Oh, that was a decent movie as well. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Fair play too. Yeah. So, and he was also in the Star Trek: The Next Generation. That's cool to know that. I always like seeing Star Trek: Next Generation actors come up. So So you kind of. I want to start by chunkifying the movie again, because we start off the movie. So we have this sort of exposition of the affair that Terry is having with Sylvia, and it's just straight off. Okay, they're having an affair. They're like, they get with his boss's wife, and it's...
What if Colin finds out?
Colin this, Colin that, Colin.
Stop saying Colin.
So many Collins. And I had my subtitles on at the start and it was with 2 L's.
2 L's, so that's just wrong.
It was bad.
It's the worst part of the movie for you.
Yeah, it was over by then. It was like, I'm not watching this. But anyway, no, I soon got over it because they stopped saying Colin as much as they were at the start. But yeah, we just set up the entire movie with, what do you think about starting off with the main protagonist, let's call him Terry, just, immediately just having an affair behind his boss's back? How does that color your perception of Terry and Sylvia at the start?
I think you're meant not to particularly like them all that much. It's easy not to like Sylvia in any of the scenes.
Yeah.
She makes Steve Guttenberg look brilliant.
Likeable.
She's awful. Like she's an awful character as described, but she's
Mm.
also horribly played. It's
It's
some bad acting.
it starts off bad. I thought it was overdubbed at the start. Did you think that or no? Like it
I
sounded weird.
She just speaks weird, and I don't get it. Is she pretending to be French? Is she
She
French?
is French. She is French, and it wasn't her first English language movie either.
Yeah, but it's even like there's plenty of good French actors doing English roles. This ain't one of those. This is shocking.
Yeah, it's really noticeable at the start, and it doesn't get any better. And it's sort of every time she's on screen, it's
Stilted.
it's very stilted, but it's different. It's the tone of the execution of the lines are not good. It's like she can't act basically, and so having her side by side at the start of the movie with Steve Guttenberg, who's just this laid back actor who doesn't have a lot of range. Sorry to say, it's Mr. Guttenberg, but he just hasn't got the range of expressions on his face to actually carry this movie, especially in the stress. And he smiles a lot, and
Yeah,
it
it's
doesn't
basically
carry the
what would Mahoney do in
tension.
this situation? Exactly what he does in this movie.
Yeah, make some one-liner poop jokes or something. Mahoney.
Which might have been better actually.
Yeah, yeah. Police Academy 2, Rear
There's some guy in the
Window.
background making weird noises.
Yeah. It's just set up quite simply, and like obviously we're straight into the first scene,
Straight
and
into it.
we
Yeah.
just see butts and nudity, and it's the
Yeah,
80s
straight off
again.
Guttenberg's bum. Straight
Guttenberg's
away.
butt. Yeah,
Yeah.
you never thought you'd see that in Police Academy or
No, he never did, I don't think.
Three Men and a Baby or
Yeah, it's
Cocoon.
weird. Oh,
Yeah, so
oh shit. Yeah.
oh yeah, I haven't watched that in decades. So the whole premise of the story is that she witnesses a mugging by a ginger bloke, and he doesn't. But the fact that it gets in is they get talking to each other, and it goes, "We need to do it because a girl gets killed then in the same
Yeah.
night in the near location," and they're like going, "Oh, we need to do something," but I
I
can't
gotta tell
say
the
I did it.
cops, because then my husband will find out. Dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun. Okay, I'll just call the cops and say I seen the attack outside my window. Describe for
yes,
me everything, and I'll memorize it.
yeah, can't go wrong.
Oh, can't go wrong. What could possibly go wrong? Where's my
Yeah,
Oh, my eyes are scratchy for some reason.
yeah. I never saw that coming. That was actually a good mechanic. 'Cause
It was
the
the courtroom scene was probably the best part of it.
courtroom scene is actually good. It's actually really good, and it's because the defense guy is really good actor too.
I love his voice.
Yes, he's really
Inconceivable. You never mess with a Sicilian.
he's he's really tough on Terry, and he should be because Terry's just going
Yeah, he tears him a new one. It's great.
yeah. So yeah, so the whole premise is that Terry calls up the cops, like they're lying down in bed, and he's just going, "Oh, give me that phone."
Yoink. Hello, is that the cops? Yeah, I seen some bad stuff out the window. Salt and
Hello,
stuff.
yeah, 911. How are ya?
Okay, let's go.
So, did you like with the whole bedroom window? Did you get Hitchcockian vibes from it, or are you just going, "Yeah, this is bullshit"?
No.
Because it is a homage to real.
It is an homage, and it's not anywhere. It's there are not enough similarities between this and Hitchcock's classic to not
No,
insult Hitchcock's classic.
no, no.
It's not anywhere near it. It's not even the story's close. Eh.
Yeah, it's no, and there's no real. When she's watching the mugging, it's kind of tense, but it doesn't really build on the tension a bit. He looks up and sees Sylvia. That's important to note.
I
And
love his expression.
yeah.
Yeah.
I also like so when Terry gets brought into the police, he it's very much like the IT crowd when he when he's at the theater and he goes to the disabled toilets. And do you remember the person who stole your wheelchair? Yeah, white Caucasian, orange hair,
Yeah, it was very similar to that.
glasses,
Definitely tennis shoes.
tennis
Tennis
shoes.
shoes,
Well, when you say
yes.
tennis shoes, do you mean loafers or tennis
And he was
shoes? When
happy
you
with that question because he was prepped for that one.
he already prepped that
Tennis
one.
shoes.
Yeah.
Windjammer or tan jacket?
Mm,
Bugger.
uh,
I mean, whichever
jacket,
one, the first one.
wind jacket,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. So like I think the trigger then is that he's brought in to do a lineup, and he obviously can't do it because it's
For
he
two
hasn't ever
reasons.
seen her. Yes, one, he's lying,
Two,
and
later on, we find out why, even if he did see him, he didn't see him.
yeah, doofus. Uh, so I think that with that lineup thing, then that's just kicks off his little personal sleuthing, basically. And
Yeah, he gets annoyed with himself that he dropped the ball.
he kind of sees the face of the real guy, and he goes, that could be him
You
because he
look a
looks a bit
bit
weird.
ginger.
You ginger
You're
tosser.
obviously the bad guy.
Yeah.
You're slightly more ginger than the rest of the people in the lineup. Therefore, you're evil and guilty of all the crimes.
Yeah, so he does a bit of sleuthing, right? And then he heads to a bar and follows him to a
A
bar
bit of
and
stalking.
stalking. And of course this girl is dancing on a table, and he's always constantly looking at ginger dude. What's his name again? The ginger dude. I just call him ginger guy
I've wrote
movie.
down ginger too many times for me not to have this
Ginger
currently.
nut.
Oh, his name must be there somewhere. Chris. Chris.
Is it Chris?
It was Chris, yeah.
Oh yeah, played by Brad Greenquist.
We all know Brad Chris.
Greenquist, who never really did anything else, did he?
Oh, he did.
He'd done a
Pet
bunch of
Cemetery,
stuff.
89, Ali.
Yeah,
Right. He's actually probably a better actor than Steve Guttenberg.
done a bunch of TV stuff as well. He's a journeyman. He's done a lot of TVs and movies.
Yeah, never the main guy.
So basically, to cut a long story short, he kills again, and Steve is like driving around and spots a crime scene and sees the dead girl that he
Sees
saw
the
in the bar.
bangles falling from the
Yeah,
cart as she's being carted away. Oi,
exactly. Oh,
he
yep.
did it, the dirty devil.
Yeah.
No, at this point,
What's his motive here? What is his motive? What's he
killing
doing?
people.
No, he's ginger. He doesn't have an excuse. He's just evil, inherent.
That bit, and the fact that that's just never explained. He's just evil. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. In a decent movie where you're tracking a serial killer, there's motive, psychological reasoning. In this, he's a bad one.
He's a bad nut, bad
He's
egg.
a bad nut. His motive for tracking him down, if you wanted to stretch, I guess you could say guilt over dropping the ball when calling the cops and letting them get away in the first place.
Yeah,
But that feels weak.
it's a little bit weak. I think he, so he in this sort of chunk of the thing, he follows up and tries to make things right and does a little sleuthing and goes to the cops then with his theory of something, but doesn't tell the whole story. Doesn't say he's in the bar or anything.
Cops are delighted. Oh yeah, we got him now. We got enough for a search warrant.
It was him. So yeah, but the search warrant doesn't do any, doesn't go well. So they just say, let's get him on the assault, and you can be the star witness.
His face. Oh.
Yeah, he pretty much like his range of acting in that scene is sort of like not good.
Comedic slapstick.
Yeah, it's not the strongest of from Mr. Guttenberg.
No, it's not fantastic. I will say it's probably his best.
Yeah. Well, like even so, like in the court scene when he becomes a star witness, he just walks in and everybody goes quiet. It's like, yeah,
he's kind of like, hey,
everybody, I'm in police academy.
Terry.
Where's Hightower and the guy that makes weird noises? I need them to back me up. That's yeah,
Sad trombone.
yeah. But anyway, I think the courtroom scene is the most powerful scene.
This is where he gets put in his place. Hard.
They
By
have done their work. The defense team have done their work.
they did their work by getting one fact, and that fact, unfortunately, is that Cadet Mahoney wears contact
Mahoney!
lenses. And getting out of bed to look out the window, he would not have been wearing his contact lenses.
And the defense
Case
attorney is
closed,
like,
biatch.
yeah, pretty much. Defense guy is like, now, did you stop when you got up anywhere at all between the bed and the window? And he's perfect work by the attorney.
Yeah.
It's a great scene. It's like, I was like,
He never
this is
outsmarted
cool.
a Sicilian.
No, it's a good part of the plot,
In a field of
in my opinion.
muck, it stands out.
So what about the it landed for you then, the whole sort of nearsighted thing, yeah?
Yeah, it's the only bit of the movie I considered smart.
Right. Yeah, it kind of stands out as being that smart.
Yeah.
Smarter than the
else
average plot.
Like following the guy, that's kind of stupid.
Goes on for a while too.
In fairness, I thought a couple of shots, camera angles were interesting, and
The cars, the cars
and the use of light was actually nice. Aside from that,
yeah. But also we have to note that in the courtroom scene, the girl that was assaulted at the start, Denise, was there. She's kind of had a bit part in it. Yeah. She's spied Terry and Sylvia in the park already, but doesn't let on that she saw it. But then in the courtroom, she sees them communicating, and idiot Sylvia trying to do the red book. But then Redzer as well, the ginger nut, he also sees what's going on. Yeah. So it's a great little triangle of stuff going on there as well. It's Steve Guttenberg's Terry's plight on the bench, not the bench, but on the witness stand, is also mirrored by this whole triangle of people spying each other in the courtroom.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I thought Elizabeth McGovern was okay, pretty decent as Denise. I thought she was decent. She had some really bad lines. I can't blame her for that.
But she played the cocktail waiter in the real Denise better than when she dressed up as the sort of.
That's very plastic.
The siren of the bait. She kind of doesn't know really how to do that, in my opinion. She's sort of, although maybe that's naivety on Denise, the character's part of.
Yeah, that's how I would try to explain that away, because she's not an actor. She's a cocktail waitress, so perhaps she's not good at acting the alluring bait.
Yeah. So I think basically the next sort of chunk of the movie is when Sylvia just says to Terry, listen, I'm not doing this anymore. You're on your own now, Chuck.
I've got too much to lose.
Yeah,
she
married
does.
to...
she does.
Oh, married to a rich guy.
She doesn't want to lose Colin.
Who does? But it's actually another good scene, which I didn't really see coming, in fairness, when in the ballet, Ginger Nut comes along, because Terry goes a little bit nuts. He's like scrambling to save his life here, basically. He's like going, listen, just tell the truth. I've got nothing to lose, but Sylvia's like, well, I do, so I'm not going to help you.
Ta-ra,
Chuck. I'm going back to see.
I've had my fun. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I'm going back in to see the Nutcracker.
Yeah.
Ta-ra, Chuck. But I like the way she goes back in, and that silhouette of Ginger guy's going, the act's nearly over. Just wait here.
That was Hitchcockian.
That was good.
That's
true.
It was very, very well done. It was done with just shadow. Nice little jobby.
Nice little jobby. And you're going, oh, that is Ginger Nut. You can see the little
distinctive,
quiff.
Yeah, duck something hairstyle. I can't remember what they called
it. Not duck. Flock of seagulls.
Flock of seagulls. Yes.
You, flock of seagulls. You know who Marcellus Wallace is? Yeah. But, so the whole Sylvia sort of refusal is natural. It doesn't really feel forced, I think, because she's she's got lots to lose, and
Yeah,
Colin
I
is a
get that.
catch.
But I kind of enjoy that part of the story.
Yeah, and I think the ballet setting. So yeah, obviously, Ginger Nut stabs her in the ballet, and it's quite a
Just as Terry turns up.
yeah, and gets blood all over him.
Oh, I didn't do it. And then
Get him!
Colin's an asshole. Just straight away assumes that Terry did it, just because he's covered in
Oh,
his wife's blood.
yeah, holding her.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me, everybody. All right, I'm out of here. Ta-ra!
Yeah, Terry has to leg it because everybody's baying for his blood.
Yeah, he kind of runs out. He runs out, then he runs back in again. It's like, where the hell am I going? I'll just head backstage.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
I'll let that go.
That's fine. So I think the next sort of plot arc is getting the help of Denise and getting her as bait. And you gonna predict what scene I hated?
Is this where they get jiggy? Because I hate
Yeah.
that so much. It doesn't make sense
So
in context.
stupid. She comes in and goes,
Can't sleep, and you don't want to come into my room or something.
Yeah, you're so
jiggy.
appealing. You're so appealing to me.
Yeah, the dialogue is wrong.
And then he's just there. Come here. And she doesn't. Come here. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Just let be them platonic. Let them be platonic. You don't have to force this relationship.
It almost feels like a scene from The Evil Dead. Come here, baby.
It's not that cool.
It's not nearly that cool. It's just wrong. It's misplaced. It's stupid.
It's very 80s. Oh, I'm a woman. I will fall for you within a night.
I understand they want to try and develop a relationship between the two characters, but it doesn't have to go straight there.
Give me platonic, and it's good. Then it's a really nice dynamic where it's not driven by lust or whatever.
Hint at this happening in the future, whatever. Great.
Maybe at the end, maybe
not after 15 minutes. God damn.
No. You want a beer? You want another beer?
Was it 2 beers? That's enough.
Yeah, it's and that's just because Elizabeth McGovern's fine, but she's just given corny lines. But Guttenberg just doesn't deliver the responses.
As well as that, his ex-lover just died that night. What an asshole! I forgot about that. I didn't even think of that until now. That's just shocking.
How quickly he moves on.
She's dead. That's terrible. Ooh.
But now I have to save my life, basically.
Yeah.
He moved on pretty much like she did.
He Mahoney'd the crap out of that.
Yeah. So Denise, before this, she's sort of portrayed as mostly sort of a weak victim. And then she suddenly turns into, hey, let me bait him out.
This scene is stupid. I don't even mind the fact that she offers herself up as bait. How she does annoys me immensely. How her character changes. And she's like that. She's like, she goes straight in and tries to sexy it up in the same bar as Gingy Lad.
And we have a very trope camera angle from feet to wig. And it's just like, yeah.
It doesn't work.
There's no genuine chemistry.
I don't understand the pool hustling thing in it as well. I don't know why that was thrown in there.
I think it was a script where they went, well, she's in a bar. What do they do in bars?
Well, they drink and they play
jukebox, pool.
Jukebox, yeah.
There's got to be some idiots at the bar who'll take the bait as well. We need those. And she needs to grab them by the nuts as well, because that's what you do in a sort of a temptress plot line.
Yeah.
It's not really. Yeah, it's weak. What's funny is, though, when this has all happened, Stevie Boy is having a fucking fist fight.
I enjoyed that bit, actually.
The cop coming along is very slapstick. It's like a police academy cop.
It is.
Why, yeah, I'm going to hit you with a stick.
You criminal, skin it over there. Wait, then Mahoney gets into a cop car and goes off to be a cadet or something.
Well, yeah, get him into a cop car. We need the audience to realize he's in the Police Academy 3 next year. Citizens on patrol. I don't know if that was Police Academy 3.
I do like him fighting with the guy over the phone call. Because it's stupid.
But it's slapstick. It's quite.
It doesn't fit this movie's tone.
It doesn't fit.
But I still found it humorous.
I laughed
I
because
know it's not supposed to be, but
no, because the character he's fighting is funny, and the
he's
policeman coming along is
hilarious.
funny.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're hitting the policeman. He's just going, "Stay there. I'm going to pat
Quit
you
it.
down." And like he's doing a very over the top pat down on the guy, and Steve Guttenberg does sidestep out of the.
Exit stage left.
Why, that's my car. I'm going to shoot you in the head.
Yeah, I love his response was to pull out the gun and start blasting.
Yeah. And then the other guy legs it.
Oh,
And he's like, oh, and he turns and shoots, puts the gun on him, but he doesn't shoot.
yeah. It's like, oh, fuck. I'm going to get fired for this, aren't I?
Oh, man, I'm going to go to the police academy.
It's the best. Actually, I'm going to take it back what I said earlier when I said the courtroom bit was the best part of the movie. The foam boots scene is just hilarious.
I was thinking of so many different phone booth scenes. I was thinking the servant, where he does piss off.
Piss off. Different. Funny still.
Yeah. Or there's the trading places, where he just goes, fuck off.
Yeah.
This is another telephone box for our catalogue of telephone box scenes.
It does seem to be a bit of a trope, but it's a trope I enjoy every time.
Yeah, it's a good trope. It's a good trope. Final scene, obviously, it's a culmination of Ginger Nut taking the bait and going to Denise's house, and fisticuffs occur, and Steve gets involved, and then the police come, and
Bit of mace in the eyeballs.
a little bit of mace.
I enjoyed the little scene where he's hanging out of the car for about 15 seconds. It made me laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it, really. Then the cop turns up and goes, "You guys are idiots." We would have figured it out.
We would have got it, and yeah, we would have got it.
Would you though?
Yeah. You know what? Just looking through my notes, I just wanted to make sure one of the things that made me laugh as well was, it wasn't intentionally funny, but it was when he's chasing Sylvie and he goes to their house first before going to the ballet. He's such a very bad actor. He grabs this housekeeper and goes, "Where are they, damn it?" And she goes, "They've gone to the ballet." She is so proper in her delivery of the lines. She's over the top posh. Where if she's a housekeeper, she should be, they're gone to the ballet, man.
Slap.
But she's very proper the way she delivers her lines, and she really stands out. Basically, it's quite a funny.
There are a lot of weird deliveries of lines. Colin and the housekeeper and Sylvia. The line delivery is insane.
Colin, I thought, was weird from scene one. He just is a very 2D boss.
"Hi, I'm a boss from the 80s.
I've got a gun in the office. Here, catch.
Isn't it nice?" What?
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
It was a strange character. Yeah, it's I don't know. There's something okay about the movie, but you got to change the actors, and you could have got a good movie here.
I don't know. Maybe if the actors were good, it would be an awful movie.
Yeah, maybe.
There are elements to this that kept me chuckling that shouldn't have been me chuckling, but I don't know. It's awful, but I kind of enjoyed myself while watching it.
Yeah, it's a weird movie. It's just one of those movies that
it's tonally all over the place.
I was really scared at the start because I was like, I can't be scary bums. I can't listen to this girl with lady's voice for the entire movie.
Yeah,
and the way she delivers
shocking.
lines.
Thankfully, she's not that much in it. She's only...
Another thing that I visualize is when the boss Colin has the gun and gives it to Terry, and he gives it back, and when he's leaving, Terry just gives him the gun fingers. It's just like, what the fuck? See you later, boss.
It's shocking.
Also, other things is where he's tailing Ginger Nut in his big flashy white car constantly. It's like he's driving like 5 feet behind him. I see
flashing
you.
The lights.
Yeah, beep beep.
Oh, Ginge, slow down.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm looking through my notes here where I put down haha. When when he's on the witness stand and the district attorney is finished with him, and Terry gets up The judge goes, there are two lawyers in this case.
Oh, oh, oh,
And
oh.
everybody laughs, and Steve puts on a grin, like a cheese eating grin.
Mahoney
Okay,
did one again.
boss. Oh my
Yeah.
god. No, give me a good 80s actor, maybe Mel Gibson or friggin' I don't know. Arnie.
I think I'd prefer Arnie, all right, yeah.
That would be actually good. It would have leveled up the corn a lot even more.
Ginge gets Ripson too. Hey, Ginge, remember what I said I'd kill you last?
I lied.
I love it. Yeah. Listen, it's weirdly a terrible movie that I really enjoyed. Well, really
Yeah.
massive. Compared to what I thought was going to happen with this movie, as you said, the first few minutes, I was like, oh, Christ,
Oh no.
this is going to be a drudge.
Steve Guttenberg doesn't get any better throughout the movie, but he's I don't hate his guts. I just think he's just so bland and neutral that
He's out of his depth. That's what I feel about him. But it's still, I don't hate his performance, which is weird because it's
yeah.
terrible.
He shouldn't have been chosen. Let's face it. For this, I don't know why they did. I think somebody said in the production, even like if
He
it's a
was
shit,
poop.
if it's a shit movie, if it's a shit movie, at least we still have Steve Guttenberg, and people will probably go and
Yeah, because at that
whatever.
time he was pooping gold with the Police
Well, not
Academy.
really. Well, it was
For
actually
money wise,
this.
not gold as in quality.
No, this actually turned a profit. It was budget 8.3 and brought in 12.6, so wasn't.
Get away. It's
Yeah, it
probably
wasn't.
mostly on his name, actually.
Yeah, most likely because I think this is in the middle, as I said at the end of last episode. This was in the middle of, I think, before as one or two of the police academies had come out by the time it
Before the
was.
Police Academy movies got bad.
Hey, don't Mission to Moscow. Come on.
Oh God, yeah, yeah. There are degrees of bad when it comes to Police Academy.
Yeah. Oh well. This. Let me see. This one. No, this one came out after Police Academy 1, 2, and 3,
Oh, okay.
and
On
Cocoon,
his downward
and
spiral.
Short Circuit. It came out before Citizens on Patrol, and Three Men and a Baby, and Three Men and a Little Lady. Oh, don't forget, like obviously he wasn't in Police Academy after 4.
No, he was not.
No,
Too busy
he
making his
missed
three men and a whatever
Three Men and a
kangaroo.
Baby and trying to make it to be a Hollywood superstar, which didn't happen, unfortunately.
He made his money.
True. Yeah, I hope he's happy.
Sure is.
Anyway,
I heard a very interesting anecdote from himself. You ever heard of Katie Sackhoff?
Yeah. From Battlestar
Yeah,
Galactica.
yeah. She was doing a podcast. Anyway, I was doing a bit of googling on Steve Guttenberg, and she
Mm.
does a podcast, and he's a guest on it.
Oh,
But he describes his start in Hollywood. It's hilarious. He gets 2 weeks from his parents to make it as an actor or get a job at least in Hollywood. So in his first 2 weeks, he sneaks onto the Paramount studio lot, and wired up a phone and took an office for himself. And he kept that office for 3 years.
wow.
And he went around trying to get gigs while he was in there. He,
Good
he's
for him.
he's basically Mahoney.
Yeah, he was running tricks.
He's running tricks even back in the day.
Damn. Well, it's an interesting one. Plot.
It was a movie.
It was a movie. It was a movie.
It was a movie. Not the worst of movies in the world.
No, it wasn't.
I think 13,000 is a unfair number in
Yeah,
medical.
you're probably leaning towards the 7.3s of the audience, but maybe a little bit lower than that. But let's see where we go with the rating. Like plot, I haven't scored anything. Plot, I'm just gonna. I think actually, to be honest with you, it'll probably be a 2.5 movie. I don't think. Well, no, actually, it won't be. It'll be probably under because acting's not going to be good. Soundtrack, not good.
I'm going to give the plot 3.
Yeah, I'll give it 2.75 just to be more
I don't hate
generous.
the plot. It's kind of an interesting little spiel. How it's delivered, maybe might not so good.
True. Yeah, there's a couple of scenes that are that's actually do good, and the twists. are good. The contact lenses,
Yeah, I like that. I
the
love that.
Henderson in the ballet, stabby, stab, stab.
Yes. So there are some nice twists. It's an interesting little story. It's reasonably well written, apart from the dialogue.
Yeah, and the delivery of the dialogue
Yeah.
and the choice of actors. And
Let's get go on.
yeah, acting.
Oh, this is a tough one. To be nice.
Yes, I'll have to give 1.75. It just wasn't good.
I'll copy you there.
Yeah, it's
The
not
only reason I
too.
wouldn't go lower is because of our good friend um, William Shaw, Wallace Shawn. Sorry, William. He was pretty good. I
Yeah,
loved his scene.
he
Everything else
did
was
very
shite.
well. Pretty
Uh,
much.
yeah, there wasn't much to redeem the acting in this.
No, not at all. I don't think the script was that bad to deliver those lines by somebody else that would be a better delivery of them. Like I think somebody with facial range could have done Terry justice.
Not a permanent plastered on smile.
Half smile and simpleton
You're
face.
probably going to go to jail.
Like when he spies the cigarette box in his apartment. That's a tense scene, but it's not
Very
tense
fancy.
because his face doesn't exude tension.
No, it's awful. Like
Like
every
even
scene, even when he's fighting,
yeah.
it still seems to be smiling.
I've just fallen down the stairs. Oh, I'm hanging off a car.
Hey,
Hey. The soundtrack is your typical late 80s slap bass saxophone and
yeah, nothing to write home
whatever.
about.
No, I'll give it 2 because it's reminds me of Moonlighting soundtrack, I guess, but not good.
I'm gonna give it 2.5.
Alright.
There was a song that I enjoyed. I can't remember what it is, but I'll stick with 2.5.
Yeah, there's not really anything of note. Production, to be honest with you, I saw some things. I saw some good cinematography. I saw some good sets, scenery. I thought nothing really looked bad, to be honest with you. I think the tempo and everything is good. It kept me interested, and I will
Yeah,
break the threes with this. I'll give it 3. No, I'll just give it 3. I think because if I go to 3.25, it's verging on. This was very good, but yeah, well, it could be 3.25, but I'm going to stick with 3.
I'm gonna go with 2.75. Some of the production was excellent. I enjoyed the stalking scenes for production wise. I like the symmetry between the two
You love the
stalking. Stalking.
stalking.
Good bit of stalking, where he's stalking the killer and the killer stalking him. And there was
Mm,
a scene, both of those, where the car light comes on from an alleyway. I like that.
I saw. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And there's a few bits and pieces. Choice of shot, very interesting. But yeah, actually, yeah, not bad production wise.
Mm. There's some certain things like I'm just looking through my notes. There's like he did know like he did make LA Confidential later on, so he knew how to make a movie. He's just
Oh yeah,
sort of learning the ropes here. But when she was in doing the bait in the bar and Terry goes up to the window, it's like, get the hell back in your car, Terry, you idiot. But he's the one that spots the purse connection thing. Like that's how he knew where they lived. He spied their purse. Not the best of tools, but at least it's something. It's like something is solved by the end of the movie. That's how he did it. That's how he knew where they lived. Blah 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 blah.
yeah. And I
And
enjoyed the toothpick thing, and then that was mirrored with his paperclip thing. So there were some nice little touches. That's more of the plot though than production. I'd
yeah,
say it was
yeah.
well worked pieces of plot.
Yeah. I also there's it's just there's some choices there that show a little bit of depth
Oh
and
yeah, yeah. There were gimmicks and little plot devices. I
yeah.
like some ingenuity, and there is some in this movie. So it's not a movie to be hated because there is glimmers of smarts, of skill.
There's glimmers of smarts. Yeah, there's no it's not a lazy movie made by a lazy person. It's actually
No,
got some thought behind it and I appreciate it for that.
absolutely.
It's not crazy good, but it's fine.
Oh, no, it's not crazy good.
It's
Yeah,
slightly
yeah. I
above
think
average to average.
what you're saying is a good actor could drag this up dramatically.
Two good actors leading it. Like, okay, if you didn't have the budget for everybody else, I think Elizabeth McGovern was fine. Um, dressing up for the bait, I don't know, it didn't really do anything
No.
for me. The two detectives were sort of slapsticky in a way; they weren't really that serious.
The guy playing Colin needs to be fired straight away.
I could do a better job as
You
real
could
Colin.
and that's not a compliment.
Hey Terry, check out my gun.
Yeah, no,
Ooh,
fair enough.
white wine, huh? You're going, oh, you like
Oh,
white wine.
wine.
My wife
I'm an
likes that
'80s
white wine
boss.
too.
Oh,
Yeah. A lot of the line delivery from Sylvia reminded me of The Room, the line delivery in The Room. I don't know if you ever watched
I've
a
seen
classic bad
clips.
movie.
Yeah.
I did
Oh,
not kill
hey,
her.
Mark.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, doggy. Yeah, all that sort of stuff. She did have that sort of delivery, and it nearly killed the movie, to be honest with you.
Yes.
Yeah. What did they say about this? Rita Kempley in the Washington Post gave it 30. Isabelle Huppert and generic Steve Guttenberg prove incompatible co-stars in the bedroom window. A cockamamie mystery that finds these bicontinentals drawn together like, say, refrigerator magnets to styrofoam coolers. Yes, it's magic. Don't know what she really meant by the end there, but somebody in TV Guide magazine gave it 75. Writer-director Curtis Hanson is to be credited for procuring a clever story and offering nail-biting action sequences that build solid suspense. Guttenberg's boyish appearance initially seems wrong for his increasingly forceful role here, but it is exactly that quality that proves to make his unjudicious actions believable. The marvelous French actress Huppert is a standout as the cool European beauty. Get out of it.
Oh, God. Go home. You're drunk.
Yeah. Roger Ebert's other half, Gene Siskel, gave it 63. He said, our flick of the week is The Bedroom Window, which begins as a gripping Hitchcock-like thriller about an innocent man wrongly accused, but then turns into an unintentional laugh a minute with a preposterous conclusion. It's a shame that the film couldn't sustain its tension, because in some ways it is the best traditional thriller since Jagged Edge.
Jesus.
So he gave it 63, but he also noticed that it was quite
Crap.
unintentionally funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which isn't always a bad thing.
No. All right, so let's pick this podcast out of a lineup and send it to prison for life, maybe.
Please.
Yeah. Well, you're going to be delighted with the next choice, because I figured it's been on the news for the last couple of weeks, and by the time this episode comes out, it'll probably be about a month and a half since its release, and I thought we would do a 2025 movie that's been absolutely slammed
Oh, good.
to be the worst movie ever. It is 2025's War of the Worlds that runs for 2 hours and 25 minutes.
Iced tea, baby.
It's Ice Cube.
Iced tea. I want iced tea.
Sorry, you're getting Ice Cube. It's got a Metascore of 8 out of 100 and a user score of 1.4 out of 10.
8%
8%
out of a maximum 100 or 10.
100.
Ah.
It's interesting because we had this with another movie where visual effects people. I think it's Alien versus Predator, right? Requiem was visual effects people that did it.
Wasn't it? Oh, that might have been, but it was also dodgeball, not dodgeball. Rollerball.
That wasn't it. No, that was hard. That was McTiernan. That was Die Hard's director.
Sorry, yes, I've just remembered a good director dropped the ball.
No. So this guy is a visual effects dude, and I think this might be his first movie.
Ah, okay.
He did visual effects for Constantine and Alexander and Pirates of the Caribbean and I Am Legend. So he's a good visual effects person, like the dudes that did the AVP movie, but they obviously can't direct.
They had no reason to.
Yeah,
I remember watching that and thinking the visual effects were awful. So,
yeah.
if you're directing a movie and you're a visual effects guy and the visual effects are awful, it's all on you, baby.
Yeah. Well, this is a pandemic movie, so everything is from the view of a webcam and security cams and things like that. So, like, I've seen lots of clips from it because everybody's just going nuts about it, and it looks terrible. And I laughed a lot at it already. It's 2 hours and 25 minutes, so I think it's terribly long for a shit movie. War of the Worlds is a good book. I didn't mind Tom Cruise's 95. I
actually quite enjoyed it. Tim Robbins in his little scene in the basement is a fantastic little scene.
Yeah, that basement scene's good.
The rest of the movie.
I think there's a '60s version or
There's a 60s
'70s.
version, and there's been a couple of TV adaptations recently, one by the
Yes, BBC.
BBC and one by a French company, which was actually quite good.
Mm.
I can't remember the name of the company, but it ran for one season. It's
I
very
do
good.
like, yeah, I like the plot. I like the aliens. I like the machines. It's quite good. I just, yeah,
Oh yeah,
this looks terrible, and so we'll have to rip it apart. But the summary is: Will Radford Ice Cube is a top cybersecurity analyst, tracks potential threats to national security through a mass surveillance program until one day an attack by an unknown entity leads him to question whether the government is hiding something from him and from the rest of the world. It's written by
right.
Kenny Gold, Mark Hyman, and H.G. Wells.
That's a bit of a stretch. They're claiming H.G. Wells is responsible for this monstrosity.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Mark Hyman is one of the writers on Movie 43
That makes sense.
or something. I don't know actually. They don't list, but he's got Movie 43 in his back catalogue. Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
absolutely terrible from the clips I've seen, but let's try and get a current movie into
can't
our
wait to see some
oeuvre.
iced tea, baby.
Ice Cube.
Hmm.
Yeah. Eva Longoria's in it too, which is weird.
She hasn't been in anything for ages.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get quite recent here with our next movie, with War of the Worlds, and hopefully the world won't end during our watch of it.
Yeah, it might be more of a documentary we're doing as opposed to a review of a movie.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Okay, we'll see you then for 2025's War of the Worlds. Bye bye.
Ta-ra!